Hi, I'm Tony Clark, Technical Program Manager at Unified Cloud. This video series will introduce you to CloudPilot, which is part of the Cloud Atlas integrated toolset. The Cloud Atlas suite of tools support the entire cloud migration lifecycle from discover and assess, target and migrate, to monitor and report. In our last video, we examined the application and database assessment reports. When the assessment was completed, a report was generated that included Azure Application and Database Service recommendations. Now, let's take a look at the other recommendations of the assessment report using the CloudPilot online portal. First, open the CloudPilot portal by typing this URL into your browser: cloudpilot.cloudatlasinc.com. Use your Microsoft credentials to log in. From the dashboard, select the project list from the menu to the left. From the project list, click on the name of the project you wish to review. In the expanded window, click View from the View column in the Application or Database Migration Assessment to open up the assessment report. You will be directed to the Assessment Overview page. In the previous videos, we have examined the App Service Assessment and the Database Assessment reports. To see the changes needed and the level of effort required to move the application to a container or to a virtual machine, we can click on those assessments from the left-hand menu. Click on Container Assessment. You will be redirected to the Container Assessment report. As in the App Service Assessment, you will see the overall recommendation, including basic costing information. You will also see specific recommendations for moving this app to a container service on Azure. If you scroll down, you will see the details for each recommended change, including code block, the line of code to be changed, and the file name where the changes need to be made. You will also see the estimated time to complete the changes, sample code if applicable, and a URL for additional information from Microsoft on these specific recommendations. If you click on Virtual Machine Assessment, you will see a similar set of recommendations along with the detail needed to make the changes. By using these reports, you can determine which Azure service is appropriate for your deployment. In addition to the assessment reports, CloudPilot will also provide security recommendations and an Azure Compliance Report. Click on Security Recommendations in the menu on the left side of the screen. You will be redirected to a page with security recommendations. These recommendations can include firewall and app gateway configurations, database encryption, and other security recommendations for your apps and databases. Click on the Azure Compliance Report in the menu on the left side of your browser. This will take you to the Compliance Report for your app. You will see a table of service names and their status relative to the compliance regulations. If your app and database are compliant, you will see a green box on the far right side of the table. If the box is red, you can click the small blue plus to expand that section of the report to see which regulations are not being adhered to. Now that we have reviewed the app and database assessment reports, we need to make the changes to the source code so that we can migrate the app and database to Azure. In our next video, we will use the CloudPilot client to migrate the app and the database to our Azure subscription service. If you have the time, please join me in our next video. Thank you.